This is, oh, wrong hand.
Wrong.
Oh, it just sounds so ridiculous, really. Vegan chicken nuggets. The word chicken shouldn't even be in here. They're actually made from jackfruit, which is super interesting. Now, I live in Indonesia, where jackfruit is pretty much in a lot of places in the middle of Bali, around 𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚, just everywhere, really. It just covers the island. These amazing big trees with these huge, they actually do grow this big, and sometimes even bigger. And they're amazing, and they hang onto the tree just by a little stalk, and there's this huge fruit, you know? It's quite incredible. But you don't live in Indonesia. But if you do, yay, we can get it fresh. But if you don't, you can get it by the can. And the most important thing when you get it by the can is to rinse it and then dry it. And I dry it with a tea towel or a paper towel and just leave it on a rack to dry, okay? You want to get most of that water content out of there. Because when we go to fry it, the water content and the oil starts to bubble and it explodes and you get burnt and all the things, and oh my God. So you don't want to do that. So these are the ingredients that I have today, and it's a super interesting recipe for all my vegan friends out there that are vegan, that I've replaced egg with egg replacement. And this is kind of cool, actually. Check it out. It's, you know, Bob Red Mill's egg replacement, and I love him. I love his organization. I love everything he stands for. All his employees are part of the profit pool of that business. So they all have an invested interest. I love that. I've got normal flour, breadcrumbs. Use any breadcrumbs you like. That's what I could get today. We make our own normally, but we don't have any bread because we've been out and about in Bali filming and doing all the things. So that's what I have. I have the jackfruit, and it's about 2 cans back home. And I have these amazing spices: garlic, onion, paprika, salt and pepper. It's really simple spices. And I have my oil over here that is getting hot. And this is how you check if your oil is hot enough. You put a wooden spoon just in there and you watch the bubbles form around it. Too many bubbles, it'll burn really quickly. So you're just gonna manage your heat. And I'm using gas, so it heats up really fast. So if you don't want to use jackfruit and it's very foreign to you, just let it go. What else could you use? You could use zucchini and eggplant. What else could you use? Eggplant, zucchini, you could use mushrooms. Oh my God, oyster mushrooms. So just remember that. It's not like, you know, this is the end all and all, okay? So I'm gonna take those spices with salt and pepper and put them in to the flour. And I want to mix that really well so it's super combined. This is going to be weird, but I actually like to taste this just to see, I know, right? Just to see if there's enough salt and pepper.
Yeah, fair enough.
Do you know what I mean? It's kind of weird, right?
It's weird. How do you know? Because all dry, you know?
Yeah. It definitely needs more salt. It's a little chef's thing. We taste everything in the kitchen. Beginning, middle, and end of everything we do to get that balance. Oh, this is gonna be yummy. And then, oil is ready, pan is ready, paper towel is ready, slotted spoon is ready. Breath. Relax. Everything's going on in your world, and this is what I teach in my cooking classes, just to stop for a minute. There's nothing worse than following a recipe and running around trying to find all the ingredients. Having it all ready, right? Makes everything flow better and the energy is better. So, Dee wants to double dip the situation. So, I'm gonna go straight into flour first. Straight into the egg replacement. I'm gonna use a fork because it's a bit gooey. Straight back into the flour. Straight back into the egg.
It's very interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, totally. And then straight into the breadcrumbs. pushing a couple of times like this, and then straight onto a tray like this, and then just rinse and repeat. Kind of on a roll now, putting like more than one in the egg mix.
You're an expert now, right?
Wet hand, dry hand. Check this out. All right, let's do it, people, let's do it. Now the important part is to make sure your area, right, everything's kind of away, right? Like, don't worry about the mess, everything's away, and you feel really centered, because when you're dealing with oil, I swear to God, you've got to be really mindful, especially with that handle out. There's kids running around, like, seriously, I've seen so many accidents over the years, just turn the pan that way. All right. I know, that's the action for it. I'm so excited too. Okay, so I don't want these to cook really fast, so I've got it on quite low, but check it out. Oh, perfect. Nice little sizzle. That's what we want. This is good. They're just doing their thing. Tomato sauce, we need tomato sauce. Grab some tomato sauce, we're gonna be ready, it's gonna be on. So I want these to be golden brown, not like, not burnt and not undercooked. So when you're frying, you just take notice. Like I've got an offset spatula here, and I'm just hanging around it, right? And I'm managing my heat. I've turned it down again, up before, down before. And you're just observing, you know. Too hot, go to brown quickly. You know what I mean? And so just be mindful and allow yourself to sink into the present moment while you're doing it. And just let go of all the emails and all the washing and all the dinner and everything that you have to do in life, and just focus right here, right now. It's like been about 8 to 10 minutes. And I've flipped them once and I'm just observing them, yeah? I'm just looking, I'm flipping them again. I'm thinking, do they need to come out? Because have a look at that, right? That's nice and golden brown. Okay, and with a slotted spoon, I'm going to take them out and just allow that oil to drip off the spoon and straight onto the paper towel. And please let these cool before they go into your mouth, because you'll burn your mouth. And I mean really let them cool for a good 10 minutes so the actual jackfruit just relaxes into what it's been through, which is heat, right? And rinse and repeat, everybody. Do the whole thing again until you've done your complete tray. They look sexy, yeah?
Very sexy.
You've already stolen one, haven't you?
Yes. This is so delicious.
Got to put some green on there for a bit of contrast, right? With the deep fried. They are delicious. And these are done. And that's it, really. Okay, ready? Tomato sauce. There's a bit of salt. Oh my God, they're good. They're good. See that? That's it for me, to you. Nothing more to say.
Where are you taking it?
Away from you guys.
No!